guys, this is Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews, and today we are going to compare the NordicTrack Commercial 1750 versus the Soul F80 treadmill. Now, if you've been following along, you know that the NordicTrack 1750 is in just about every roundup video that I do. And I mean, for good reason. It is a quality treadmill, and honestly, for a long time, stood as probably my favorite treadmill. But then the F80 came along. I did a full review on that, and I was like seriously blown away. So I'm super excited to get into the details, compare the two, and see which one comes out on top. But first, go ahead, subscribe to our channel so you can continue to see videos just like this one. Also, if you want to purchase either of these treadmills, go ahead and use the link below the like button to do so. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does give us a small commission. We love you when you use those links. We greatly appreciate it, so thank you so much. Also, both of these treadmills were sent to us by the company. It doesn't change what we're going to say. We'll always be transparent about what we like and what we don't like, so let's get into it. Now, right off the bat, I just want to let you know, this is the older version of the 1750. There is a new redesign that just came out, has a little bit different features, so I am going to be comparing the newer version to the F80, but this is the older version. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into the belt deck size for both of these treadmills. With the NordicTrack 1750, you have a 60 by 22 inch belt deck. Also with the F80, you have a 60 by 22 inch belt deck. So both of them are the same. It seems to be that the trend is leaning towards a 22 inch belt deck. The old standard kind of was about a 60 by 20 inch belt deck size, but now we're moving into a 22 inch belt deck size. I'm not sure the full benefit of those 2 extra inches. I haven't noticed a huge difference in my running or in my comfortability on the belt deck when I run. However, it is different, it is larger, and it seems to be the trend moving forward that more luxury treadmills or higher end treadmills are moving into that direction. When it comes to motor size, both the 1750 and the F80 have a 3.5 CHP motor. Now, both of them are able to just handle about any sort of running that you throw at it. With the 3.5 HP motor, it really is going to be able to handle running at higher speeds, running at inclines. You don't have to worry about any sort of components burning out over time, because it is a very big motor size for both of these treadmills that I think is going to last you a really long time. When it comes to the display, the 1750 has a 14-inch touchscreen display that you are able to use the iFit programming on it. With the F80, it does have a 9-inch touchscreen, so a little bit smaller. The other thing about this is with the F80, you are able to use studio programming along with it, and this is Soul's programming. However, it doesn't come loaded onto the treadmill. So basically, you have to load it onto your phone, on the app, and then go ahead and use the screen mirror application that comes with the treadmill to mirror what is happening on your phone onto the treadmill. So again, I mean, you can still use the programming. It's just a little bit more legwork to get it up and going. Also, it has a smaller screen size than the 1750. So in terms of screen size and programming, I would definitely go with the 1750. Now, I really enjoy the iFit programming. It costs $39 a month for a family membership. There are different packages that you can choose from. However, this seems to be the most popular option. And you can use auto resistance on the 1750 with the iFit programming. So essentially, your instructor will go ahead and auto-regulate what your incline is, what your speed is, onto that treadmill, so you don't have to worry about it as you're using it. With the F80, I haven't had a ton of experience with the studio programming. The things that I have tried were decent, although I do think it falls a little bit short when you compare it to the iFit programming. Also, with studio programming, it costs $29 a month, so it's cheaper than the iFit programming, but again, I just don't think it is well done. With the F80, it costs $1,900. Now, there is financing available through Citizens Pay at 0% APR for the first 12 months. In terms of cost for the NordicTrack treadmill, it is $2,300, and you also have financing available through TD Bank. Now, with the NordicTrack treadmill, you have 0% APR financing for 12 months, 36 months, 42 months. I mean, honestly, they have a lot of options. So in terms of financing availability and a better package, I would have to go with the NordicTrack. In terms of aesthetic, I love the new Z design that a lot of treadmills are headed in. I don't know if this for sure, but the first treadmill that I really saw bring out this design was the Peloton Tread. It was really simple, has a nice Z design, like minimalistic. A lot of treadmills are starting to move in that direction. You see it with the NordicTrack 1250, also with the F80 from Sole. And then again, this new NordicTrack 1750 also boasts that Z design. So overall, they both really look like similar treadmills. There wasn't a ton of differences I could find in terms of the aesthetic. So overall for me, I love the modern look of the Z design. They both have it, so they're tied for me. With the F80, it only weighs 274 pounds. The other thing that I think it has a leg up on the 1750 is the F80 has 4 wheels, making it really easy to move around. So with the 1750, it still only has that 2 wheels that are attached, so it's just a little harder to maneuver around into tight spaces, not as easy. Also, it does weigh more. So the Sole F80 weighs 274 pounds, the 1750 weighs 340 pounds. So kind of a big difference, and obviously a lot easier to move around the F80. In terms of weight capacity, the 1750 has a 300-pound weight capacity. The F80 has a 375-pound weight capacity. Honestly, out of all the treadmills that I have reviewed, the F80 has the highest weight capacity when it comes to a motorized treadmill. Now, there are some manual treads that have a 400-pound weight capacity, but no other motorized treadmill even comes close to that 375-pound weight capacity. Now, it's kind of interesting. I don't exactly know why, but I mean, the F80 is like 66 pounds lighter as a machine than the 1750 and also has a 75-pound higher weight capacity. So just kind of interesting. Not sure how that adds up, but overall, I think I'd go with the 1750 if you're looking for a higher weight capacity. With foldability, both have gas shock on the lowering mechanism. Both really easy treadmills to both lower the deck and raise the deck. For me, they're tied. I mean, really, I think like my 9-year-old could confidently raise and lower the belt deck, and I wouldn't be worried about it like slamming down or pinching your fingers or anything like that. They've made it really simple and really easy to use. Now, both treadmills claim to have extra cushioning on the belt deck. Sole claims up to 40%. Extra cushioning. I couldn't find an exact number that NordicTrack had claimed. However, I didn't notice a huge impact in terms of cushioning with the F80. Overall, it was solid. It was good. I didn't feel like it was a hard impact, but I did notice a difference with the 1750. Now, again, I tried the older model, but with this older model, I noticed a huge difference. It's probably one of the things that drew me to the 1750 in the first place was how cushioned the belt deck is, and I imagine with the newer model, it's probably exactly the same. With the incline, both the F80 and the 1750 go up to a 15% incline. Now, one thing that the NordicTrack has over the F80 is it boasts a 3% decline. I wish that the F80 had a decline option. I've called it out in my full review. I wish that it were different, especially when you consider the price point where it's at. A lot of treadmills at that price point are starting to lean into that decline option, but it doesn't have it. However, with the 1750, it does come with a 3% decline option, which I really love. Both treadmills go up to 12 miles per hour, so a decent speed. I've only tested both out to that 9 mile per hour mark. However, I didn't experience any unsteadiness, any shakiness as I was using them at higher speeds. So overall, I think both did a really good job and are well made and can handle those higher speeds. In terms of conveniences, I have to go with the F80 here, and that is for one fact alone, and it is the fact that I am an irresponsible adult who can't keep my phone charged to a proper percentage. So the fact that the F80 has a wireless charging station for my phone makes it really fun for me to use. I love that fact. It also comes with fans, Bluetooth connectivity, dual water bottle holders, and a couple other like pockets here and there for you to store keys or your wallet or whatever. With the 1750, it does have a USB charging port, so you can charge your phone that way, but you have to mess with the cord, and who wants to do that? It also comes with dual water bottle holders, fans, Bluetooth connectivity, so essentially the same. It's just that the wireless charging station than the F80 kind of wins out in my mind. If you purchase the 1750, you decide it's not for me, I don't love it, I want to return it, you have 30 days to do that. However, you are going to be on the hook for $250 to cover part of the shipping costs, as well as a 10% restocking fee. With the F80, if you don't love that machine, you also have 30 days to exchange it. However, and I haven't seen a lot of companies do this, I love this, they don't charge you any restocking fee and they don't charge you any for the shipping. So overall, like you can just send it back if you don't love it. I think Sole has won this category out of like any other company because they're the only company I've seen do this so far. here's the deal. Even after all of the research I've done, after all of the testing I've done on both of these treadmills, I can't choose a clear winner. I love a lot of aspects about the F80, but then I also love a lot of aspects about the 750. I'm kind of tied. I'm kind of stuck in the middle. I would love to know your thoughts. Like, which treadmill would you go for and why? Like, do you love the fact that there's programming built in? Do you love the fact that it has a wireless charging station for your phone? I mean, which one would you choose and why? Let us know in the comments below. This has been Lindsay with Garage Gym Reviews, and we'll see you back here next time. Peace.